get get that Skyrim ambience. Sure,
Feral stripping.
Let me get my 20s. Let me get my 20s out.
Actually, no, not Skyrim ambience. We need tense chase music is what we need.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were chasing that guy. I forgot we were chasing him.
Stop.
What's her name? Alright, do you remember what I told you last game?
I do.
Vaguely.
Or not, like last time we were playing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to, like, because it's been a while, just wanted to make sure that you you still had it in your mind, should you choose to enact on what you've been told.
Question: do we still have the stuff we got gathered from the one-off?
Yes, the one shot was in the past, so you guys magically have these items on you now.
Yay!
This is it's what happens when it's what happens when a session can be made.
Well, okay. I have an idea.
Although
What I'm gonna do first.
Although keep in mind, you still don't have proficiency with those things. There is a feat, however, that you can take that'll give you proficiency. Should you so choose to take
We'll
it.
worry about that later. Nobody needs proficiency.
Fuck proficiency.
Fuck it, I don't need it. Last time, you guys had infiltrated within the Red Brand hideout. Had fought your way through plenty of people. Plenty of, what the hell happened to the, oh, there it goes, it just loaded in. Fought your way through bandits, bugbears, picked up a goblin friend. Even picked up two new teammates that you found locked up. Then you met him. Came face to face with Yarna, who put two of your comrades to sleep, who then eventually woke up, but allowed him a good head start. Went invisible, but you did manage to land a blow on him until he booked it out of the cave using Misty Step, and is now ran to the woods, and is now making space between y'all and him.
What a dick.
So that is exactly where we left off. You are currently standing within the Red Brand hideout, watching as, well, you don't really see him, but you hear him, and you see a blood trail, and you hear him making distance. What do you do?
Dash after him.
Hold on. So this is where we were.
Ah, bloody fucking hell! I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll start typing it out. No problem.
Well, I just need to know the quick down and dirty of range.
You make a range. It's really, you need sight.
Ow.
You need sight of your target, and they need to be able to hear the music you're playing. It's a lot more techno than I thought it would be. See if I can find something else. But as I'm saying, what do y'all do?
I'm gonna run out the cave to see if I can see him.
All right, you book it out, and you're at the cave entrance, and you look out, and you certainly, like I said, you can hear him, but you don't really see him. Actually, roll a perception check.
Oh, if this is a good one, we're gonna have some fun.
You can see his back.
That's good.
He is covered by foliage, and he is retreating.
I'm hoping that's good enough.
And you're about to lose sight of him quickly.
I'm gonna use my pipes of charming.
All right, so you pull out the set. You pull out this flute, wooden carved and with magical runes inside of it. And I need you to roll me a performance check. The flute lets off this haunting tune, and I need to make a wisdom save for Yarno. You watch as his body pauses and seizes for just a second, and then he keeps running.
Fuck!
And you watch as the runes glow and the pipes go inert.
Damn.
They'll be ready within the hour, but you only get like one use an hour.
Okay.
We don't have like we don't have any like druids or rangers, do we? Like clerics.
Okara.
We could like ensnare him or like toss up a.
Can I dash after him?
You can certainly try. You can do a triple dash as a bonus action, and then your movement. You can use 90 feet to try and catch up to him. However, the foliage is thick. I would request a acrobatics check.
Okay.
You rush off, but in the moment you start running through the brush, your eyes are solely on your quarry, and your foot hits a heavy root, and you land face first into the foliage.
Okay, I'm gonna also dash after him.
All right, go ahead. Roll me a acrobatics check.
Gotta figure out.
I'm gonna
You can
go
al-
help
you can-
Okara. It'd be like, have he.
Oh, which one is mine? Let's.
What was that?
13. Fuck.
As you run into the foliage as well, and you don't face plant much like Okara did, but it's difficult. The foliage and branches are hitting you, scraping you, and you're having to push back. And here Yarno had a decent head start, and you still see him in sight, but you're not catching up.
So, can I see him? Like, can we all see him?
Is he within 320 feet?
320 feet?
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, he's definitely within 320. Joe, you just as you all crest out, and those who have yet to make chase, just hear the rustling and your friends going after him. If like you're the rest of you are standing in the mouth of the cave.
I'm gonna try and make a ranged attack with my light crossbow.
All right, go ahead, roll to attack. All right.
22.
22 hits. All right, let me pull up his character sheet. Took a decent hit from the last game, if I remember correctly, and you did 10 damage.
So if there's any
Here-
possible, I don't know if I can like select, but I'd be trying to go to like hit his leg or something to slow him down.
All right, that'd be an aimed shot. So I'd say that'd be a -5 to the attack if you're aiming for something specifically.
That like it, yeah. The intent's to like trap his foot or his leg so it slows him down so he can't run as fast. So
Okay, so if that's the case, that's a minus. So are you saying you want to take the penalty to shoot? I'm asking you this now.
yes,
Okay, so you take the -5, so that takes it from a 22 to I believe an 18
17.
is it on the damage or is it on the?
on the attack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like the damage will still remain, but like that 22 will become a 17 if you choose to aim.
Yes.
Okay, so you shoot, and as you aim for the leg, you watch as Yarno spins the staff in hand and slams it down, and an arcane shield wraps around him, and it crashes against it. As he hears the twang of the crossbow.
Okay, if possible, I think I've still got it. I think I've still got action surge, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah, okay. Does it say on? You should say on your character sheet as a resource.
Let's see. It
If you
says,
pick- if you-
it says second win. I know.
Oh yeah, you just took action. Yeah, you got action surge a while ago.
So did I already use it or?
I cannot remember. We'll
Oh, no,
go on.
It says one. I still have.
Okay, we'll go on. Yeah, we'll go on and say you have it. All right, so go ahead and
So,
make the attack.
I'm gonna try and do the exact same thing. Let's see what we get. Please do better.
So are you doing the aimed attack again?
Yeah. Try to.
So
do
that's a 13 and that misses, and it's
Yeah.
streaks like as you're aiming. It's hard to aim at his feet through the thick foliage, and the bolt gets caught within the brush and roots.
Gotcha.
Can I go ahead and just start like jumping after him?
Yeah, sure. Head. You can roll an acrobatics to see if you can make through the foliage of the forest.
Uno segundo.
Hold on. Dan's gonna pull up my stuff.
All right, so 14. Turn off the disadvantage, but 14 was your first roll. You, much like Signa, you're pushing through the foliage, and it is impeding you, and it's hard. However, you do not. You can still you're keeping pace, but you're not gaining ground. You know what I'm saying?
Is he within the 60 feet of my javelin?
I'd say yes, but I'd say you roll at disadvantage through the because as opposed to the crossbow, which is built on the strength of the bow itself, your javelin is your arm, so it'll be you throwing through the foliage. So I'd say roll at disadvantage, but you can certainly try.
How do you do disadvantage roll?
It's already on this.
Oh,
Oh,
10 or 17.
So it's a 10. You huck it, and the javelin gets caught, and branches and vines cause it to impede, and it's stuck in a nearby tree.
all right. I yell and I go after my javelin because I clearly.
With prestidigitation, it says I can make a non-magical trinket. Could I make a small wire or rope at foot level?
A small wire.
Or like just simple rope, non-magical?
Prestidigitation. Let me bring that up. I think prestidigitation 5e. Prestidigitation.
Ooh. Better yet.
Oh,
Would I be able to make him, because it says a harmless sensory effect, so would I be able to make him feel nauseous, dizzy, or have slight vertigo? Because it's none of those are harmless.
A sensory effect is like, as it says, a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint
Damn.
musical notes.
Fuck.
Even if those were things that you could do, the range of prestidigitation is 10 feet, and he's far out of that range.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So, are you all trying to? Is everyone trying to keep chase at this point?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so everyone wanting to keep chase, roll acrobatics checks. 9, 7, 24, nice. 16. So 6, 17.
Yeah.
Is that everyone?
Uh,
I think we're missing Farrell, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
We're missing old Grim.
There he is.
21.
How is the
All right.
dwarf ever move faster than I am? What the fuck?
His short form is allowing him to not get hit by the branches.
Not this dwarf.
Short form.
I actually did the tuck and roll.
Fucking racist.
You're right.
What do you mean fucking racist? He's a dwarf. He's short. That's what it is. It's in the name.
Yeah, that's racism. You're just assuming.
So, as you all
racist.
having decided to that one kid, that's racist. Having decided to abandon trying to trip him up, you all give chase. Okara, Grim, and Signa all actually gaining a little bit of ground. However, what's what I'm looking for? And Joe, because Domenica's rolling at disadvantage for some reason.
I don't. Why am I rolling a disadvantage?
Because you have disadvantage clicked.
So,
This
but however,
what am I? Internet Explorer.
Thrysis, Mendardus, and Blanton all have a little bit of trouble.
Oh.
You all keep pace with him though, and eventually. Oh shit! That was a undo. That was a mistake. This is what I wanted to do.
How's that feel to you?
You break out of the woods and into a crossroads,
Ooh, crossroads.
and you all keep pace. So as you you hear a loud whistle pierce through the air from Iarno, and he stops and turns and from nearby places throughout the crossroads, figures are descending on top of him and on top of you. So you guys are here. Here I'll put you down myself because there is due to the acrobatics check, there are people further ahead than others.
And also, Eddie's right.
Oh, you have those days. Come see me.
Can't sleep in certain.
House. That you start paying, so I can speak from experience. That's probably good. What's it called? The tenant of this one comes here and then attaches up. Wait. Yeah.
Damn it, I made a mistake. All right, we're gonna just move this out of the way for now. Actually, there we go. I was wondering why no one's health bars were showing up because I was putting you all on the map later.
You okay over there, Hart?
It's great to say it's like he threw his microphone in a washing machine or something.
What?
It sounds like your mic's rubbing against your shirt or something.
Who's got a Lay's potato chip bag?
Yeah, that's definitely not it either. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I've got bourbon. I'm trying to think.
Bribe me with ice cream.
So, at the back of the pack is
What are you getting?
Thrysis, Mandardus, and Blanton. In the middle is Joe and Signa, and leading is Okara and Grim. As you all watch as several red band bandits descend on the path, led by this hulking half-orc individual with an axe propped on his shoulder. Iarno stands back as they all make way and sort of form a human barrier between you and him, and he smiles evilly. He's like, "Handle them for me. We'll meet back up at the main base. We'll report back to Crimson in a bit."
So what is the thing with the axe?
A half orcan individual standing at least 6 to 8 feet tall with a heavy black axe wrapped around on it. He's holding on his shoulders as you watch the axe sort of glows as black energy, and thin wisps of black energy wrap around the half orc's arm.
Okay, 6 to 8 feet is a big difference.
It's between 6. What did I say? 8? I meant between 6 and 7 feet tall. All right, so I think you all know what I want.
Initiative.
I know
Drugs?
what I need.
Oh fuck. That's fine. Initiative is,
Oh, baby, you got what I need. You say he just a friend. Say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you. I need to stop rolling, Chris. This is horseshit.
No shit. Dude, that one shot we played, all rolled 20s.
yeah,
Yeah, just go back and watch the video. It's hilarious.
yeah. This is my retribution right here.
Apparently, you said to roll like shit. Little babies.
You make me feel better about myself.
You have two,
I have 3.
Oh, okay.
I think all I need left is Mendardus.
I
Oh no,
did.
there he is. I see him.
Yeah. And Hart rolled. Yeah.
Rolled a 20.
Nice. Joe will be going before Blanton because Blanton's dexterity is absolute garbage.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alright, let me just organize some stuff. Alright, first up is Thrysis. You're at the back of the pack because of the low acrobatics, but you are up first.
The high initiative. That's no roll.
That's not what I wanted. How far away are they?
Let's see here. The closest is the Berserker, about 65 feet. The bandits are about 80 to 70 feet away from you, and Yarno's about 90. From you, specifically. From the guys who did better, they're about closer.
They're about closer. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh-oh.
move up a little bit.
Alright.
Which one am I? I'm that one.
Yeah, yeah, right. You should only be able to move your token, so.
Yeah. So I'll move up, and I'm gonna hit the dude in the front with a Sacred Flame.
Alright, I need a dex save from the Berserker. Where is he? There.
Saves a
I don't
14.
think he makes it with a 4, so he takes 6 damage.
Yep.
You watch as Thrysis run up, thrust his hand out, and a burst of fire ignites from his hand. Actually, you know what? I haven't added those. So yeah, a burst of fire ignites from his hands, and which briefly takes the form of a wolf before morphing back into flame and slamming into the chest of the orc. Right. I don't think you have a bonus action unless you do, and I.
Nope.
All right, Mendardus, you're up.
All right. I'm going to move up to here. I think that's right. Yeah.
He took. I believe that's where his health was. Not. Don't mind me. I'm
And
I'm looking through
then
my notes to see Yarno's like health.
I'm going to pull my, remembering that I have a big toy on my shoulder. I'm gonna take a shot at the what's his fucking name? Yarno. Yeah.
All right, you all watch as Mendardus picks up this heavy, this rather long-looking leather case. It's like something wrapped up in leather. He's been carrying this for a while. You didn't know what it was until he unfurls it to reveal a long-bore musket, and he takes aim.
And you need me to roll just a d20?
It'll be it'll be d20 plus your dex.
So d20.
And you watch as Yarno's eyes widen at the sight of the
20.
20. No, that still hit even if you did a shield. So add a d12, roll a d12, and add your dexterity bonus.
12.
All right. Fuck. All right. He didn't have a lot of health. So, are you killing him?
Yes, I'm. Actually, no,
we find
no,
dead.
not killing him. Go for a gut shot. That way he's just down but alive still.
Well, no, wait.
Alright.
Which one's his like magic hand?
Do what?
Which one does it control spells through?
Well, it spells it's either verbal or with hands. And I don't.
Fucking tape off his mouth.
Shoot his jaw off. There you go.
Take a hand. Well, it's got to be able to talk.
Well, whatever doesn't kill him but puts him out of the fight and alive.
the loud bang of the rifle fills the air, and as a matter of fact, it leaves those closest to him, especially Okara. Your ears start ringing as the bang fills the air, and you will watch as the bullet slams into Arno's like stomach. And he goes like, "Oh," and he passes out.
Dumbass.
All right, so
What a
he's currently at 0. However, he's currently bleeding out. So you now have a time limit between now and getting him and being able to like. So there's a time limit between now and seeing if you can make it so he doesn't die on the battlefield.
Well, if you shot him in the stomach, he's got 15 minutes before all of his juices from his stomach acid burn through his body. So we are on a 15-minute time clock.
That's plenty of
that-
time to kill these guys.
In D&D terms, he has 3 death saving throws. Zeriffian's turns. Let's see here.
Babe, where's the battery? The charger?
3 failed death saving throws. 'Cause
Yeah,
he can
3
keep
failed.
passing and be fine.
Yeah, he can pass. These 2 are gonna go here. So they have 2 attacks. So 2 attacks on you, Mandardis.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. 2 17s, a 15 and a 15. So both attack hits.
Yeah.
Oh, and a 5 and a 5 on damage, so 14 points of damage as he comes in with the short sword and hacks across you, leaving 2 heavy marks across your chest. And you're left there bleeding. The other one comes in towards Okara.
Can I disengage and then go hide?
Now, on your turn, you can.
Okay.
Well, let's see if his attacks hit. A 7 doesn't, but a 21 does. So, and he does. Ooh, that's max damage. He does 8 points of damage as his short sword is sunk deep within your abdomen, and you're like, ugh.
Don't they get attacks of opportunity?
Not when they approach, when they leave.
Oh yeah, that's when they leave. I forgot.
This one's gonna get closer. This one's going to see that boss has fallen, so he's gonna go to him and see if he can pick him up. So that's a medicine check from the bandits.
As long as he can stabilize him.
Well, then he might just like throw him over his shoulder and run away.
That's
I'd rather
fair.
him still be down, and then we can go get him. And
That's
then I
fair.
can just use spread the dying on him. I just have to touch him once, and then he'll not die.
True, very true.
You watch as the bandit takes off his cloak and rips some cloth from it and begins wrapping it around the wound.
I
You
thought
don't
you were about to say
know.
that he was gonna rip the bullet out of the dude's stomach. I'm like, no, that's not what we do here.
He starts wrapping it around the room and he pulls it taut. You not quite sure if Iarno is good or not, but then he begins to move down and take Iarno's arm and wrap it over his shoulder.
No, because he clearly didn't pay attention in CLS. That's not how you do that at all.
All right. I see the shade being thrown here, but okay. Okara, you're up. You just took a decent blow, and you're now engaged with this guy.
I'd like to go ahead, disengage, and then go into hide.
Okay, so disengage is your bonus action, and hiding, you're gonna need to find. You can't just hide in front of them. You can't just throw up your hands and I'm hidden. You need to move to where a feasible area to where you can hide.
Okay.
But there are trees around.
Right
Yeah.
here. They're right here?
Okay. I'd say more here. Okay, roll a stealth check. All right, 19. You feel pretty hidden. They'll need to make perception checks to see if they can keep track of you. It's now Iarno's turn. Let's see if I can roll something. I need to roll something from him. Okay. Joe, you're up.
Okay. So I am let's see. So we don't want this guy to get away with Yarno, right?
No.
The general.
Okay.
That's your general idea, I assume.
So I want to get as close as I possibly can.
Okay. So you have 30 feet of movement, so you can get to about right there.
Okay.
So if you do get right there, I believe you'd provoke an attack of opportunity from the guy fighting Mandardus. Not this guy,
So-
but you'll be in melee with a couple of them.
Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and rage.
Okay, that's a bonus action. You rage.
Let's do that.
You let out this roar, which is almost comparable in terms of noise to the gunshot from nigh 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move as far as I can.
All right, so that's 30 feet, so you can get to about anywhere in this general area.
So let's go ahead and move about right here. Wait. Here, let me come here. Whee! So I'm gonna go about right there.
Okay, so you do provoke an attack of opportunity from the guy fighting Mandardus, so he's going to take his reaction and attack you.
Okay.
I don't think a 7 hits, so you're good. As he runs in, you take your you just sort of bat it away, like, yeah, fuck you.
All right, and then I'm gonna take my javelin, and we're gonna hit the guy that is currently helping Dum Dum over there.
What is the javelin short range?
I don't know. What is the
Go,
javelin?
go to the gear next to it.
Hold
The
on.
short range is 30, so he is 45 feet away from you, so you'll be rolling at disadvantage unless you want to make it a reckless attack, which will make it a normal roll, but every attack on you will have advantage.
No, we'll just. I'll do disadvantage. That's fine.
Alright.
I don't want to
So
die.
click the disadvantage tab on your sheet and then roll to attack.
I remember what happened with the wolf. I'm not dying in the first. Screw you guys. Ah!
Oh, nice, 224. So
Holy shit.
all right, so 7 points of damage is dealt as you throw the javelin and it pierces into the back of the bandit's spine. He's like, fuck, but he's still up and moving. Lenton, you're up.
Not for long.
All right, so I'm gonna move. I only got
25.
25 feet. Yeah,
Yeah, so you can't really.
up in here.
Up in here? Up in here?
Exactly.
Right, so,
And so who's that right there next to the bandit that's almost dead?
That's me.
That's you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do cure wounds.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell. You need to be able to touch him.
Oh, I guess I can't touch from 15 feet away or 5 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be like right next to him.
Well, crap.
It's a shame you're a half dwarf because you're literally five. You're a dwarf because you're literally 5 feet away from him.
Yeah. We won't talk about that.
Just out of your range.
So let me see here, because I got one of them there javelins too that I might chuck at somebody's head.
All right, that's
Yeet.
something you certainly can do.
Yeah, let me throw it at that. Yeah, the one you were just on. That. Keep moving around.
This guy, which one?
That one. I think I just pinged him.
This one right here?
No, the one next to Jester there. I'm gonna try to throw something in his head and distract him.
This guy. All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
Alrighty. Come on, roll with a. What would that be with the javelin?
So it'll be a D20 plus your strength plus proficiency. So for you, it'd be a D20 plus 4.
Okay.
Or alternatively, you can just click the javelin button on your character sheet. Why does your character sheet have these fucking black borders on them? What the fuck?
I don't know. Mine has it too.
I might save your guys' characters and then change character sheets because I've been having this character sheet's been having fucking problems. So after this game, I might switch character sheets. Y'all don't have to worry about it. I'll transfer all your data over.
Cool.
Okay, fantastic. Because I was wondering, yeah, because it's not letting me just click the javelin here for some reason.
Really? Yeah. So I'll do that. So that's 24. That's a natural 20. So roll 2d6s, and then add 2 to the damage because you get double the dice when you crit.
Nice.
Actually, no. Did you say click rolling 20? Did you click /roll 20 or roll 1d20? You did that.
I
So
did
no, you.
roll, yeah.
So, okay. So what you're
Oh,
gonna want to
Jesus
do?
Christ.
Complete opposite of the spectrum.
I throw the javelin
Take
through my
the first
wrist.
one, Alec.
You actually you're doing a ranged combat, and your friend is in close proximity. Roll another d20. There's also the dice on your left hand side that you can just like 11.
Yeah, I just
11
noticed
plus 11 plus 4 is 15. Does 15 meet your armor class, Mendardis?
It's over it.
So roll a d6.
Me?
No, him. Actually, you don't. You're at 1 hit point, so even whenever he rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So 6. So 7. Mendardis, as you are currently in combat, like holding your chest wound as you're like looking at this bandit, you feel a sudden thunk into your back, and you turn slightly, and you see a javelin poking out of it. And you're like, "Where'd that come from?" Before you fall unconscious.
Well, that didn't go as
Still
planned.
alive. You're not dead, but we'll go ahead and do the little unconscious mark on you. Boop.
Oh.
It is now the Berserker's turn. You watch as the wisps of black smoke leave from the axe wrap around the Berserker's arms as he's going to run up towards Joe.
Of course he is.
He's going to take 2 reckless. He's going to take 2 reckless attacks. So he's going to take 2 reckless attacks, which means his attacks have advantage, but any attack on him will also have advantage
Cool.
until his next turn.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. What's your armor class, Joe? All right, so both attacks hit. So 15 and a 20.
Well, fuck.
So that's once, twice. So in total, 12 plus 7 divided by 2 because you're raging. You take 8 points of damage as the axe is striked across your body, and you feel blood begin to seep out.
No, that's cool. That's cool, guys.
Grim, you're up.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
So, are the red ones dead?
No.
Red.
No, these guys
No.
have yet to take any damage because apparently everyone's actually no.
The one by Yarno took damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one by Yarion will take damage, but no one's been able to land a blow as of yet. I think the only person that got hit is the only person to be able to land a hit has been Thrice against the Berserker.
Okay.
Oh no, Joe did one too against him.
I was gonna say, excuse me.
Move me 3 spaces right.
Put him up to the guy right there.
This way.
Yeah, there we go.
Down 1. Right there. Yep, and I'll attack that guy with
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
Rapier wit.
rapier. Hit my rapier.
Ooh.
That's it.
Nice, 9 damage. That hits.
That crimson right.
All right, go ahead. Roll the Crimson Right damage.
There you go. 10.
So 10. Nice. You bring in the sparking rapier and you thrust forward and you feel it hit decent and the ruffian like. Ugh. Signa, you're up.
My rapier. Alrighty, so I will go ahead and move this guy.
All right, so you can go ahead and make your attacks. You get 2 because of 2-weapon fighting.
Jace. Alright.
You've used your action surge though, so keep that in mind. That hits. That also hits. So 12 damage. Nice.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, these 2 have went from perfectly healthy to not looking so great as you come in with your scimitars and you strike across his form. Crisis, you're up.
Which one of y'all motherfuckers farted?
It was him.
Hmm?
Wasn't me that time.
Uh-huh.
That was earlier.
What is the?
In the bookstore.
Jesus, what's going on?
My muscles are all relaxed.
Not bad.
I almost shit myself.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I was just trying to think of something. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use Sacred Flame on that guy.
I was like,
All right,
So
I'll go ahead.
Dex save 14.
And go ahead and roll a dex save for him.
yeah, exactly. Something like this.
And he fails it, so go ahead, roll damage.
All right, by the way.
1.
Super effective.
Fuck yeah!
It's more of a glancing blow of flame as he takes a hit, but he manages to duck out of most of it. All right, Mandardus, I need you to roll me a death saving throw. Just roll a d20. Up 7. That's 1 failure. Let's go ahead and mark that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, do we have the first character death?
No.
It is now the ruffians' turns. These two are going to look towards each other, look towards their friend who is retreating, and decide that's the best course of action. So they're going to disengage with their action, so that means they won't get an attack, but they don't get the dash either, so they're only just...
Whoa. Whoa. Don't we get an attack of opportunity?
They
Yes.
disengaged.
Oh, so that's their...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like they took the disengage actions, which means they can't dash or attack, but so they only get 30 feet away from y'all.
Gotcha. Chumps.
This one is still healthy, so he's going to decide to pick on Bo or Joe because that's the guy attacking.
Of course.
Bo,
Why
Joe,
not?
Jobo, whatever.
Joe Bo.
Whoa.
Joe Bobo.
Bo.
Bo.
Oh, Bo. Oh, Bo. Bo.
Y'all good over there?
Let's see. A 6 and a 10. So no, those attacks don't hit as he comes in, and you just manage to bat away his attacks. Okara, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and just like, while I'm holding my great axe, just like make a line across my next bitch.
And before I forget, this guy, his movement is impeded, but he does move as far as he can with Yarno over his shoulder. All right, Okara, you're up. You're currently hidden, and yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna do a sneak attack with my sharp bow on this guy. Right, I'm gonna move right here, and the guy by Joe, the red guy,
Which one? The big one or the small one?
the small one.
Girl,
All right, so go ahead. Go ahead, roll to attack.
Okay.
You are hidden, so you have advantage.
Make sure you go to the top and click advantage.
Oh.
$22 hits and 8 damage. Roll your sneak attack, which is that D6 right there.
Okay.
12, not bad. You let loose with the arrow, and the arrow sinks into the back of the neck of the ruffian. He lets off this. He grabs it and pulls it out, and blood is spurting everywhere. He holds it and turns to see you. He's like, "Fuck." And you still have your bonus action if you want to hide again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back into hiding.
Alright, you hide behind a different tree this time, and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Anyway, that is Okara's turn. Yarno is currently unconscious, so 17, because you have advantage accidentally clicked. Not
Oh, sorry
accidentally,
about that.
still on. It's no problem. I just take what's on the left whenever an accidental advantage or disadvantage happens, because that's technically the first roll, the one on the left. All right, Joe, you're up. Currently flanked. One guy looks a little worse for the wear than the other.
All right, so apparently we're gonna go after the berserker because he probably needs.
So you have advantage. You have advantage on attacking him, so
Whee!
because he
Alright.
did a reckless attack last turn.
All right, so I'ma swing my great axe at him.
Go ahead, roll to attack with advantage.
We're just gonna
22, but
take off your head, or try.
6 points. Did you plus with a +2 because you're raging?
Yes.
So -8.
8. Jace.
Alright, not decent blow. Do you want to stay where you are?
No, I am going. Well, shoot. If I disengage, can they make an attack of opportunity on me?
You can't disengage because you used your attack.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
you use your action to attack, but you can leave and they will get an attack of opportunity on you.
I mean, can I step back just a little bit, or is that still considered?
You can move, so long as you don't move more than 5 feet away from them.
Okay. I'll go a little bit more into the road.
Okay, so like right there as far as you can move without having to, without getting an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
That works.
All right, Lanton, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna move. So if I'm reading lay hands, I'm gonna try to move up here next to what do you keep calling Bendardus,
Yep.
and heal him up since I killed him. I feel a little guilty about that.
So you have 10 points of lay on hands. How much do you want to spend?
How many hit points do you normally have?
15.
You know what? Screw it. Let's give him the whole 10.
All right. You put your hands down and you say a swift prayer to your god, and as you do so, you take a little bit of alcohol and pour it into his mouth. And
It's completely
watch-
appropriate touching, by the way.
Get on that healing.
you just put your hands on the wounds, and you watch as as the alcohol goes down into his down his throat, the wounds begins to slowly heal. They're still there and prevalent, however, less life-threatening as what they used to be. And Mandardus, you wake up to see your new companion, Blanton, hovering over you. Roll me an insight check, real quick. You don't know why, but he has a guilty look on his face. You had no idea where that javelin came from, but he's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, Ban?"
Hi.
Some guy threw a javelin at you. Hey man,
All right.
starting your
It's now
neck.
the Berserker's turn. He's going to take another reckless attack at Joe.
You're crazy,
Of
man.
course he is.
But
Why?
I like you. You got fucking dark in your neck.
Do I get to take that fail death save off?
No, that stays until combat ends. So if
Ah.
you fall again, you still have 2.
Okay.
But you still have 1. But once
gotcha.
combat ends, they go away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Encounter. I closed the Berserker for some fucking reason. So advantage. That's garbage advantage. But I don't. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
So you see it coming this time, and you parry the axe away, and you watch as like he attacks with more ferocity than skill, if anything. Grim, you're up. A lot of them are running away, but and you look like as the arrow landed into the other bandit, it looks like he's gonna run away too. Honestly, the only one really caught up in the fight is the big half orc.
You're moving over to
Which one?
Come
up
join
3 over like 5. Right. Right. There you go, right there. Attack!
Snap!
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
No!
16 hits.
Oh,
And 7.
crimson right. Hit him with the crimson.
Huh?
Yeah.
2.
Nice.
So you take the lightning rip here. You grab the shoulder of the bandit, and he stops and turns around as you smile and whisper into his ears, "Omae Moshinderu," and you stab right through his heart.
Awesome. And then I eat it.
So that's him. He's dead. So that's 1 down.
I eat his heart while staring at the other guy.
You can't eat it. It's hard to you can't really pull it out, but you do take the blooded from your blade and lick it.
I will lick it while staring him in the eye.
Is the sound he makes.
And then I'll
Yeah,
say,
you're up.
I'll bet you taste delicious.
All right.
The best part is it's not out of character.
Okay. How far away am I from this dick shit right
It's
here?
the ruler.
This guy?
Yeah.
He's
No,
the ruler.
no, this guy.
He's
Where's the ruler?
that one.
This
50
one?
feet. 50 feet away.
50 feet. How's my crossbow?
Get the crossbow.
80 to 320.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna go for this dumbass. I am gonna try and do like a through the knee or through the calf or something.
All right, go ahead.
So targeted shot. Come on. Come on. Do a high one. 23.
20.
Fuck you.
You don't even need the like you as you aim and you shoot, the thwang of the crossbow fills the air and you hit. You did do an aim, however, the aim was a little too good as you hit a carotid artery, and he lands down to the ground like, and just quickly dies from blood loss.
You say carotid?
Fuck your shit.
Carotid. Yep.
Fuck your shit. A knee carotid.
You mean the femoral?
I have no idea, man. I'm not a medic.
That would be close. So carotid's neck. Be your leg.
Crisis.
I was like, man,
Yeah.
you aimed and missed terribly.
So you can hit.
Jesus, stop.
Well, that blocks femoral too. So.
No. Oh.
Crisis, you're up.
Tickle it up.
I am so bad.
Then away.
I don't like being by dogs.
You've got oil all over you.
Oh. That's nasty, dog.
Well, it tastes good. It's the avocado in it. You're a hipster's dream.
Yeah, what I need. Quit! Go! 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 Ugh, just wash my hands.
Something.
Would you like some hand sanitizer?
I'm gonna use another fire thingy on that dude.
All right, on the which dude? This guy?
Yeah.
This guy? Okay, so a dex save from him. Go ahead and roll damage.
I want chocolate.
Chocolate.
13. I think that's just under your save, and 6 is enough as he goes up in flames and it just expires.
Nice.
So all the ruffians are dead. So all that's left is the berserker. So I can remove them from the turn order. Mandardus, you are currently laying on your back as Blanton just got done healing you.
Sorry about that. I had to let my dogs out. So sorry.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, so sorry.
So
Okay.
it's your turn. You've woken up just as your Blanton has done healing you after you passed out due to a random javelin wound. And
An
what do you
unfortunate
do?
smelting accident.
There is one. Actually, no. Fuck. I forgot that there was still one more bandit.
No, it's cool. They're just double teaming.
I'm going to. You know what?
He'll go.
Fuck it.
He'll go after you.
I'm going to spend my 2 sorcery points to gain a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on the Berserker.
All right. So you push yourself up and you begin to focus. So you hold out your staff, and the diamond at the tip of it begins to glow multicolored lights. What damage do you choose?
Let's do fire damage just for schnitz and gigs.
The light begins to the multicolors begin to fade and solidify into a solid red as fire begins to appear at the tip of your staff. Go ahead, roll to attack.
Chromatic Orb.
It's an advantage because he did a reckless attack. By the
Oh,
way.
yay. Okay, why is it not letting me roll?
I think the sheets are messing up. After this game, I'll transfer them to a new.
Oh,
I'll
there
transfer
it
you
goes.
guys to a new one.
Level 1.
Drop it.
Oh. Oh.
Wait. Hold.
Do what?
I am going to use Tides of Chaos.
You have yet to take a long rest. Didn't you use that back at the mansion?
I tried to place one in my cup.
I don't remember if I did or not.
It's been a while. I go ahead and say, or you can go ahead. You get one more roll.
All right, so let's roll that again.
So it's not a
Natural fucking 20.
All right, 14 plus 12. You focus in and the
That's an
intense,
NBA jam dunk right there.
the heat of the what's I'm looking for, the fire intensifies and it starts to change from a typical red to a bright orange as you lunge forward and it slams into the chest of the berserker. He's still up, but he took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I did a thing.
Now the bandit's turn. He as the fire whizzes by his head, he turns down to look at you. He's like, "Why don't you fucking stay down?" And he's going to run towards you. Joe gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, she does.
Kill him.
You gonna die.
Baby.
14 misses. Actually, no. I correct myself. It just barely hits. So go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah.
Well, she did.
I did.
Hey.
Oh, it's automatic. Yeah, my bad. So as he begins to run towards him,
I'm
you
just
take your
gonna-
axe
Like, I'm just gonna cut off his feet.
What the fuck?
and
You don't
take your
run away
axe
from me.
and
I'm
aim for
angry.
his shins. Doing so, you cut off the bottom part of his foot, and he fall and like obviously, as he tries to put his foot down, there's nothing there, and he trips and falls. And as he's lying there holding his bleeding foot, you take executioner style. You take your axe and chop off his head.
Oh, I was getting ready to ask if he slid forward at all.
No,
Or does the head roll towards me at all?
I mean I could say it does. Yeah.
I teabag the head.
All right, after.
Oh my God.
No, the feet.
All right,
What, you cut his-
after his head rolls over, I pick up the foot that I chopped off and go, "Hey guys, look, lucky foot."
Oh my God. Fucking y'all are sick. All right,
I've
that's a
been
bandit's.
locked in a tower for years.
Akara, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna
All
move
that's left
in.
is the berserker.
Okay, I'm gonna move in over here and do a sneak attack on him with my short bow again.
Go ahead, you have advantage, so roll to attack.
Okay.
What? Why are you looking at me?
20. So 7, so go ahead, roll sneak attack. Nine. Nice. 9 points of damage. The arrow flies forward and strikes into the shoulder of the individual. He lets out a pain growl and turns to look at it.
Then can I go back into hiding again?
You most certainly can. That's your bonus action. I'd say you have to move like maybe here this time, where there's more
Okay.
trees. But roll stealth, and Joe, you're up. The berserker is looking less and less good by the second.
All right, I'm just gonna, we're just gonna go right back to that again.
6 damage. All right. The attack lands, and he's still kicking. However,
Bastard.
as
Can I throw,
you
wait,
land,
as a bonus action, can I throw the at him?
it'd be 8 because you're raging. But
Woo!
can you what?
Like, as a bonus action, can I throw at him?
The foot?
The
I mean,
foot.
sure.
The
You
foot
can't.
from the bandit? I'm just gonna take it and throw it at his.
As you do so, he opens his mouth and slams his teeth on it and begins to chew.
And regains 2 hit points.
Alright, Blanton, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna take both hands and grab my big war hammer and take a mighty swing at this guy who just ate a foot because that kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Alright, roll to attack. 8 does not hit, however.
Son of a bitch.
You go to swing and it... Actually, I think you have advantage because he had a reckless attack, so go ahead, roll one more time. 12 still doesn't hit, though.
Well, you tries.
It was a noble gesture.
So you go to swing and it lands. However, as you go to swing, the creature turns and spits a mixture of bile and blood in his mouth, and it lands into your eyes, and you're partially blinded, and your swing goes wide. Now the Berserker's turn. He's going to take again. He's going to attack Joe because she's done the most damage, and he seems just completely focused on her.
It's because I'm hot.
He's got a crush.
And that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Well, fuck you too.
He took a reckless attack, so he had advantage.
That's an oof.
So he gets an extra.
Fucking if.
That's an extra D12. So you take 18 points of damage as this axe sinks deep into your clavicle. And yeah, that renders you unconscious as well, I think.
Yep.
So
Let's leave
Like-
let's leave the clavicles out of this, okay?
actually, no, I forgot. You are raging, so you only take 9 points of damage.
Woo!
So
I'm still
See-
alive.
you're still up and kicking.
Ha
Grim, you're up.
My third foot.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I run over to that guy and stabilize it?
Which guy?
All the way on the right. He's still bleeding out.
Yarno.
Oh, Yarno? You can't. You're not. You only have 25 feet of movement, and he's 35 feet away.
And it takes a double action.
It'll take your action to dash to him, and so you wouldn't be able to stabilize him.
Just run over to him and yell at him to stay on.
Well, I'll get as close as I can.
All right.
Staying alive.
So you get right there.
Don't die on me.
And is that your
Do you
turn?
have a healing spell?
Well, actually, since I can't do anything, I'll just double action. Uh,
All right. So just dash to him.
yeah, I don't have a healing spell or anything.
All right. So you're right there.
How many
That's
turns
Why
left?
not let me do that next turn?
How many turns does he have left before he just dies?
Y'all are
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
Oh, okay.
Signa's up.
Oh,
Got a
shit.
possibly bleeding out Yarno, and a Berserker right behind you.
No. The Berserker.
Yeah, and back out.
So he's done reckless. So you have advantage. Oh, 16 hits. So how do you want to do this? Because 9 damage is
No.
kicks him down.
Hold on. Oh, damn it. Wait, I got advantage. Hold on. Let's redo that second attack. Well, I guess I just need to go back to normal. All right, second attack. Yeah, suck a dick. All right, so both swords kind of coming in, stab him in like an X, and then I pull him apart to cut his head off.
All right, you do just that. You take your swords and you stab into the soft part behind the knees. It causes him to buckle, and as he falls, you do the X, sort of like you put the X shape around his head, and with a quick, the head slides off.
I'm pretty sure Legolas did that.
So
I think Legolas killed orcs in every single way possible.
Yep. And an elephant. Still only counts as one.
Yeah.
All right, good dust up, lads. So since I'm close to the Berserker, I'm gonna check, see if he's got any cool shit.
all right, roll an investigation check.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna run up to help Grim stabilize Yarno, and to tie his hands and gag him and all that shit.
I mean, I can
Roll-
just use spare the dying on the dude. So
Oh, that's true.
he won't wake up or anything, but he'll stop like bleeding out.
Yeah, that might be better.
So, do you let Thrisis take the reins, or are you making a medicine check?
I'll let Thrisis take the reins on that.
So Thrisis walks up, holds his hand up, and small little starlight glitter lands on top of Yarno's like passed out body, and the bleeding, which is now like taking up the entirety of the red cloak, which is dripping away, stems to a stop. He's unconscious but still alive.
I'm gonna go ahead and just for schnitz and gigs, gag him and tie his hands to where he can't move his hands.
Okay. On the Berserker, you don't find much. You find a necklace of teeth. He's currently wearing hide armor, and the massive black great axe, which is causing like these shadows to wrap around his forearm, which gives it a sort of which gives him a sort of like pseudo tattoo.
Wait, so what was that for?
The Berserker. I assume you were investigating him.
Yeah. So
like a necklace of teeth. He's wearing hide armor, and he has that massive black great axe.
okay, I grab the axe and I go, hey, you can Arcana the fuck out of this because it's not me. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. I'll roll an Arcana. See if my dumbass can actually. 7. No.
I mean, you think it's magic. Although, keep in mind, an Arcana check is not identify.
Well, which one's identify?
That's a spell
It's the spell called identify.
that
Yeah.
no one has.
Yet.
No, we don't want to. Okay, then I will hold on. Actually, I'll give Great Axe. I pick it up and I like toss it towards Joe. And I'm like, here, you can probably do something with this thing.
All right.
It's not cursed or anything.
Maybe next time you can kill something.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna go over to the. I'm gonna go over to the bandit that I put off of, and I'm gonna take his. Chop it off and throw it at Signa.
Chop both of them. All right, this is just gonna end in acrobatics. Let's see, 19. Go ahead. Don't hit me with that fucking.
150 XP per. That puts us over, doesn't it?
I think it does.
That
Well,
does.
that puts you guys.
No, we didn't get experience. We didn't get experience for the one-off.
Okay.
No, because it's 900, right? That's what
Well,
we get
we're
to the next
at
level.
just short, so
Oh.
we would
Oh,
be 880. You
20
did.
XP away.
god damn it!
It's like he did it on purpose.
No, I calculated the CRs of everything and I divided it by 7. Y'all would have made it if 2 more people didn't join the group.
Oh,
Blame the new
fuck.
people.
Well,
Let's
we
see
probably
who it
would have
is.
lost if 2 people hadn't joined the group.
Maybe, you never know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say.
Who
While
knows?
y'all are fighting over loot, I'm gonna like sheepishly walk over and pick up the javelin and be like, "Hey, this looks like it could be useful," and put it in my pack like it's the first time I'm.
Fuck. Hey, we never know. We could get XP for delivering Yarno.
This is a good point. So go ahead.
I was about to say, so what else does everyone do? You've currently looted the Berserker, and that's it.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the bandit that's right next to. Right here. I can't click. Why can't I click? Right. The one right in front of me. Damn it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna text this guy right here. Well, actually, no. Hold on. I'm moving between these two and check these guys.
All right. There isn't much on them. On this guy, you find 7 silver pieces. These guys together, you find about 10 copper and 13 silver.
I throw it back at him. I was like, maybe if you were more rich, you wouldn't die.
You're back at Joe. Yarno. On
Joe
Yarno,
is still rich.
you're gonna if anyone who's looting Yarno, you're going to want to roll you're gonna have to roll an investigation check.
He's still no. He's
He's
out
on-
cold, right?
He's out, but he's alive.
Don't worry.
I'll roll some
Yeah,
investigation.
I got you.
One person investigation, not everyone.
Well, it's not
So-
fair.
No,
Not
he's the first. He's the first one who did it.
No.
Like, cause if everyone's just like, oh, because if everyone's like, oh, I'm going to investigate, and then someone does bad, and then someone else can be like, oh, I'll just do it. That just sort of loses its purpose. So, Grim leads the investigation. You don't find much on Iarno. You find about 50 gold on his person. His satchel is empty except for a few glass bottles, which you feel like is what he drank to heal whatever wounds he had sustained, and turned invisible earlier. But they're empty now. The only real thing of significance you could find on him is the staff that he was using to cast his spells.
Take that staff. Grim's not
Alright.
answering. He's gonna take the staff.
Take it all.
And the gold.
Yep.
Got him.
So that's about it.
Okay.
Have Iarno in your custody. Currently unconscious. You have looted the corpses. What do y'all do?
Do we want to head? Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to head back to town and turn his ass in?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So,
I would like to go back to that cave real quick.
okay. You all split up then? Did you just split away from your party for a bit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, we'll follow you first. But point of order, who holds what throughout the walk?
What do you mean?
Like the axe and the staff. Who's holding it as you walk back to town?
So Joe has the axe.
I have the staff.
All right. So if you go, there's a folder that says handouts. Actually, I don't think you can see it yet because I haven't given you anything from handouts. There's going soon in a brief moment a folder. A folder called handouts shall appear, and inside of it will be something for y'all.
Where are we looking for this?
Where you click on your character sheet.
It should be underneath your character sheet. There should be a folder, and you open it, and there's there's a subfolder called
Where are you seeing? Oh, okay. Got it.
Right. What is it?
Ooh, +1 to both armor class.
Staff and charge use to heal the spells within it. Oh, it's spells, but if the spell is nice.
So,
All right, let's
as you guys.
Here's up.
I'll probably give that to Hart.
Pitch black axe.
Hart, do you need a staff?
No.
Righteous
I
has
just
walked
have to use
away.
my holy symbol.
It gives you a +1 bonus to AC and then a couple spell.
I think I need less AC than most of you guys because I already have 18 AC.
Oh shit. You want 19? How the fuck did you get 18?
He's
Shield.
wearing heavy armor and a shield.
No, I'm using medium armor and a shield.
Oh. Anyway, as you Thrices, as you walk back, you part from your party telling them that you're off to go check into something. You head back towards the cave and enter it again, and there is the ravine. You just jump down?
I'm gonna cast light on a rock and then just chuck it down in there.
Chuck it down in there. You see what was once the nest of the beast that was slain in the previous combat. You see bones of animals and perhaps recently devoured corpses of the humans that you had granted the beast. You see nothing else there except for the wooden chest that you had glimpsed earlier.
Just out of curiosity, where's our little goblin friend at?
The goblin friend had decided to stay. He actually, so yeah, as you return, you see the goblin sort of like wrapped up in his shawl, patching the wounds he had, and he sees you return. He runs to your side thrice. He's like, "You're back. I thought you left."
Well, I did leave, and then I returned.
I am back.
Well, all right, then I won't. Just wait.
If you knew that I was back, I think
Do you? The goblin looks from left to right. Do you wish for me to stay, or am I free to leave?
You can stay or go, whatever you want to do.
He nods and is like, "Thank you.
You're
Sparing
free,
me.
Dobby.
Thank you for sparing me."
take your
And
sock
with that, the goblin whisks off into the woods and out of sight.
Dobby's a free house. House.
Is that
Master
Anyway.
Dobby.
So you're still
Bart.
at the top of the ravine, looking down.
are you sure?
Yeah, I was
It's not an incredibly It's not an incredibly high drop. It's about like 20 feet. So you will more than likely survive. However, you will probably buckle your knees and take a little bit of damage if you just decide to jump it.
Can I try to climb down?
I was
Certainly,
saying,
roll me.
Don't we have like rope or something? Can't we? One of us like lower him down?
But he
Y'all
won't.
aren't there. He left by himself.
Oh, gotcha.
You can certainly try to climb down if you want to use. I don't know if you have rope in your explorer's pack. I think you do. Or no, you have a priest pack.
Right.
So I don't think the priest pack comes with rope. So you can roll me an athletics or acrobatics check to climb down.
Who's pressure sitting in that chair?
Easy enough for you. You find some footholds and you manage to slowly make your way down into the ravine. Then what do? The smell
Check the
of
box.
rotten and digested meat and probably some defecation from the beast permeates the place. You take the small wooden box. It is not locked, and opening it, you see a glittering, not glittering, but a shining, immaculate longsword, accompanied by several other odds and ends, a crystal bottle, a pendant, really like it's just a simple locket, and you click it, and it opens, and it looks like it has a space for something to be put inside of it, but it has long been empty. The locket, the crystal vial, the shining longsword, and about 30 gold, 10 silver, and 5 copper. I assume you return to town afterwards, or?
Okay, locket, longsword, vial, 30 gold. What was the silver and copper? Silver and copper?
10 silver,
10 silver,
And
what
5
copper?
5 copper.
Okay.
Shane, they are. And you now have that. So underneath player characters, there should be a place that says handouts, a second thing called
Magic items.
magic items, and then there should be something for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, too cool.
Okay.
Joe,
Yes.
as you walk back to town carrying the axe,
Yes.
the shadows soon begin to wrap around your forearm and eventually solidify. From your wrist to your elbow, you now have what looks like a black tribal tattoo. You
Okay.
smile to yourself. You like this axe. You
Fuck
like
yeah.
it a lot. You don't want to use the other axe. As a matter of fact, you don't even want to use your javelins. You
Uh-oh.
just want to use this.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Signa.
I mean, you get pretty sweet axe.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That's cool. Hey,
Do I
Look,
see
it's
this?
the first tattoo.
You see the shadows wisp around and wrap around her like it did with the other half orc, but you don't know what she's thinking.
Okay.
No, I'm showing off my new tattoo. Hey guys, look! Isn't it cool?
I didn't know if I could do an arc. Never mind.
I mean, you can do an Arcana check, but
I don't think it's gonna do much good.
What's bro? Zach, bro.
I'm heading back to town now.
Oh, well, now that
Anyway.
Hart's headed back to town. Well, I guess we can all head back to town.
I think we are already heading back.
you all arrive. Yeah, you all arrive
so.
before. You all arrive before Thrice, wondering where he is. However, you all trust that he's off doing something probably related to him, and you return.
Just walking and drinking.
You return back to the inn that Sildar is staying. And as you pull in the unconscious body of Yarno, Sildar looks up and his eyes lightens like, "Oh, you brought him back. Alive?" And he reaches up and checks the pulse. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. You've done this town a great service. They will no longer have to fear from those that oppress them, and I can bring Yarno back to the guild and face justice. But first, I'll have a talk to the town's mayor and have him interned there for now, and as I question him. But as promised, he pulls out a small sack, 400 gold.
And 20 XP.
And you all round out to 900.
Yeah!
Yay, level 3.
He did it. The son of a bitch did it.
Oh, there's a little level up button. That's awesome. So if we click this level up button, does it automatically do everything for us?
Yes.
Click.
Oh yeah, 8,900. Fuck yeah, I'll take that.
It'll enter you to actually fuck. No, click opt out. No, fuck that.
Oh.
That's the wrong thing. Don't. I'll give you guys another one, but don't do the character mancer because that thing's dumb. I hate it.
Okay.
So, wait.
I'll give you guys. I'll put you all into a new character sheet by next session, and so it won't be as buggy as this one. There is a special character sheet that me and my main group of friends like to use. However, it's a bit more complex, but it is incredibly useful once you all are used to the system. So now that you guys have gotten a few sessions in, I'll switch you to that one since it's a little bit more helpful.
And I already know which spell I want as my level.
We're like it's not
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you're just keeping that staff then, Signa?
What? That's Grim.
Or Grim?
Grim
Oh,
has-
regardless, there really is only one spellcaster.
Yeah, I mean, I can hang on to it. It might fetch a good price at some point.
Whatever you do with it, you do with it, man. You picked it up, but I'm just letting y'all know.
Sounds good. Maybe 15 more people join our party. Have another-
Or one of us dual classes.
Ooh.
Hey, Grim, what kind of weapon do you use?
I use the sword and the crossbow.
What kind of
He
sword?
uses.
I have a rapier.
Rapier.
Is that martial?
Yep.
That is.
Could
It
you
is
use
martial.
a long sword?
Can I use a longsword?
You could.
Yes.
It's a strength-based weapon.
Oh, no, I need dexterity-based weapons.
Can I dual wield a long?
No, you can't dual wield longsword unless you take a feat called dual wielder.
You can dual wield these nuts.
Well, I am dual.
So you have the fighting style called two-weapon fighting, which allows you to add your ability modifier to the bonus action attack. You can't dual wield heavy weapons unless you have a feat called dual wielder. You can only dual wield light weapons like scimitars, longswords, clubs, daggers.
So we all. I just did the math on the.
And longsword.
I just did the math on the gold that we received for turning him in. We all get 66 gold.
So you said a long sword. Talking about if I had dual, I can. But you said I could only dual wield light weapons,
Yeah.
which includes a long sword.
A longsword is not a light weapon. It is weapons. There are weapons that have a light category. Longsword is not one of them.
Stop arguing with the DM.
Show you this long sword.
I can go to your house. You can either open up the player's handbook and then start reading the weapons. I'm not punking you, man.
No, you literally said you're like, well, you could scimitar, long sword, and blank.
I said I meant to say short sword. I apologize if I misspoke.
Do I see Grim with the staff?
You do.
Yes, Grim has.
He's been carrying it back.
Oh, okay. I talked to Grim. Hey, Grim, I'll give you my rifle for that staff.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Grim, you now have the rifle. You're not proficient with it. However, it's a dex-based weapon. Short range of 180 feet, long range of 480. And handouts, magic items, staff of defense in player's journal. Where is he? I'm looking for his name. Where the hell did you go? Shane, Jorgos, Daniel, and Dobenica.
I want to
there it is.
remove this.
Cool.
All right, so the rifle.
Yeah, I'll add that to everyone's sheets in due time.
Okay.
And
There you go.
All
I
right.
just looked at the app and I rolled a 6 on my HP. So that gives me 3 on the con mod. Hildorf, so 10.
Yep.
I should have 30
So-
now.
Sildar carries off Yarno away. You all are currently sitting around the table.
That's dope.
A round of drinks is brought to you as the town is in general celebration and happiness of you for taking out the threat that is that was the Red Band Bandits. As you sit there, you wonder, what next?
Hey guys,
There-
look at the tattoo.
From 140 to 4.
There are a few. As you all spent your time here, you all did hear a couple of rumors. You know that there is a request to take out the orcs near Thunderbrand Castle, or near Fort Thunderbrand, which is nearby Thunder Tree, which has rumors of a druid living inside of it,
Yeah,
as
guys.
well
We need to
as
go through it.
as well as that is where the locket Blanton was promised by the woman who you all saved from the Red Band Bandits.
Should we take the opportunity to rest real quick while we're here in town before we head out again?
That is all on you.
Yes, please.
Are we back? Are we back at the inn that we were at before?
Yeah, you're currently back at your inn, staying there.
Can we get that other pig?
Do I see really that kind of serving?
And do
That
they
what?
have Other pig.
No, you already had your pigs.
No, but do I see the elf?
Oh yeah, the half elven like bartender or server is still around serving drinks, doing his job.
I'm gonna go over to him and be like, so, you know, we're the group that helped, you know, put you guys at peace and everything. You wanna come take a long rest with me?
Oh Jesus fuck!
Roll a-
Wait, how long has it been? How long's it been
Since what?
since we left the cave?
Since you left the cave, I say about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna use Pipes of Charming on the half elf.
All right. Okay, that's a third charge. Second charge. Go ahead. Roll me a performance check.
You're gonna do a what now?
You'll see. Oh, that was with advantage.
Yeah.
Whoops.
A low haunting, not haunting, but melodious tone fills the room, and you watch. And you watch as the half elves guy eyes glaze over. He turns. He's like he smiles at you and waves. Hello.
Hello. Go spend the night with her.
And he's let me look up charm. Regards you as a friendly He regards you as a friendly acquaintance, and he sort of like roll a persuasion check with advantage due to the fact that he's charmed.
Persuasion with advantage. 13.
He sort of like fiddles with his hair a bit. He's like, perhaps when my shift is over.
When's your shift over?
You just got sick. You're taking off right now.
I can't possibly.
Look here, you want your dick sucked or not?
My face is so red right now.
This guy is the bartender, right?
He's a server.
Is the barkeep at the bar itself?
Yeah, the barkeep's a human male, dressed in no typical clothes, tan skin, black hair. Looks to be late 30s, maybe encroaching on his 40s.
I approach him and I say, "Hey, if I guarantee that I'll spend 20 or 15 gold tonight, can your server take off the rest of the night?"
That's a lot of alcohol.
Yes, it is.
The bartender's like, well, I suppose if you truly are planning on spending that much, I can't exactly say.
I take out
no.
the 15 gold and I slam it on the bar and I say, "Get me all the alcohol this will give me."
Might as well everybody go
Alcohol poisoning it is.
It's drinks for everybody.
The bartender generally shooketh. However, he turns towards him. He's like,
I quit.
Oh my god.
I quit. Fuck this place.
I walk in and just sniff the air and smell. It reeks of prostitution in here.
Crimvale, you can take the you can take the rest of the night off. And fade to black. I'm not describing the rest of this. Especially with given company.
Joe got her way though.
Tentacles and
We're just going with Joe got her way.
She got what she wanted. She got what she wanted.
If the ends are rocking, don't come a knocking.
long night of playing mahjong.
Mahjong.
Yeah, totally.
No, it's more Tetris, making sure everything goes into the right place.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
But 15 gold is spent. You all get genuinely hammered.
Fuck yes.
Some
for yourself.
spend nights with company throughout it. And then the morning comes. Your long rest is filled.
Literally.
That's not the only thing that came.
You go, girl.
We see Krim down in the lobby crying softly to himself.
With a foot necklace.
I'm
I
not
feel like
Dominica here.
I feel like this is a decent ending point for the night. With all things considered, for a number of you, you get to choose your archetype. So I would like people to have more general amount of time they want to do to decide that.
Are you gonna be sticking around for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, whenever we're done, I'll go through the leveling up process if you don't mind.
Yeah. Like this. I'll stick with y'all if you want, through leveling up, and y'all get to choose throughout any questions you want to throw at me as you all level up. This
Dude,
is
I forgot all about my brothers.
yeah. So this is where we'll end for tonight, and y'all can choose your next adventure next session. But for now, let's sit down and level up as needed.
Yep.